welcome back to the vlog. I hope you enjoyed the last one and thank you for tuning into this one. So this week is a bit of a mental one, again, to be honest. I am off my part-time job today just to like catch up on stuff when we've been away and to prepare for the week. I also had like one day of annual leave left and I was like, well, might as well use it now. And then Tuesday, Wednesday I'm at my part-time job as normal, and then Thursday, Sunday morning I'm going on a little trip with one of my best friends, which will be absolutely lovely. I cannot wait for that. I tried this thing this morning which is definitely not groundbreaking, but I just never do it. I'm someone that I usually, like, as soon as my eyes open I'm like, right, where's the laptop? I'll just start working. But this morning I have actually spent the last like hour or so, I'm literally just about to log onto my laptop now, just like having my vitamins, like watching an episode of my favourite TV, just like allowing myself to wake up a little bit, which has been nice. It's definitely something that I need to do more because it's probably not the best thing to, you know, just open the laptop. As soon as you open your eyes in the morning, just get straight on with work. In terms of what we've got to do today, I was also gonna like sit at the desk and do the whole CEO outfit thing, but if I'm honest, we were travelling all day yesterday and I'm still absolutely shattered from it. So yeah, we've gone cosy, and I'm also, this gonna sound so bad, but you know, if you've been away and you're kind of like adjusting to the cold, the UK cold, so yeah, it is what it is, you know. So today we have got a proposal to do. I have got some client content to do. I've got my content to do. I've got a lot of like admin stuff, and yeah, those are like the main things that I just really would like to get done today. It's about 3:20 and I'm not gonna lie, the only update that I've got for you is that I've had a hella productive day. I've barely moved from the sofa, but in the best way, because I've been so focused on just smashing out tasks, which we love. I've also, I don't know, I think I'm gonna tease this on my Instagram stories. Obviously by the time this goes out, if you follow me on Instagram you already would have seen this, but I just had to resend over some social templates from one of our strategy clients. As part of our one-off strategy offer, I also like offer the add-on that I can design them some social templates, obviously to like reduce the amount of time that it takes them to make content and also make sure everything's like branded. It's a service that I just offer as part of our strategies at the moment and our management, but I just had a brainwave of like, is it something that I could offer as a standalone service, like, you know, like feed revamps, graphic template kind of things, as like a low ticket offer for, again, like clients that don't need full social media management, but they might just be looking for that, like, you know, the graphics or templates to like zhuzh up their feed or make content creation take less time because they've got the templates there. So I don't know, I'm thinking, like I said, I'm gonna put the feelers out on my Instagram story because I've just done a whole story about this client's feed. I do actually feel like today, although I hate taking breaks and I feel so guilty the whole time and like I should be working, I definitely think having some time away from the business last week has done wonders for me today, because I just feel in such a better headspace. I feel so much more productive. And yeah, obviously I thought of that idea and we'll see how it goes down, but that is literally the update so far today. So I am literally just about to jump into a call with a potential client, which is really exciting. It's actually a client, or a potential client, sorry, that I outreached to, sent a proposal, and I'm just having a follow-up call with her to discuss the proposal and the possibility of working together, which is super exciting. So fingers crossed for that. After I have that call, I've actually got my parents popping around for like 10 or 20 minutes. And then it's back to work. It is going to be a long evening of work, to be honest. So I've got a lot to catch up with from being away. And then I also want to make sure I'm prepared for when I'm away again at the end of this week. An exciting little update is that the meeting that I had with the potential client, she wants to sign on. So I just need to get the contract ready tonight and then send it over to her. But yeah, exciting little update. It is now Tuesday and I realise I literally haven't checked in all day. It has been so hectic. I was at my part-time job today, but I was actually in the office because our Wi-Fi was like, you know, they do like the scheduled maintenance thingies. And then I had to go to the optician to get my contact lenses sorted, which I'm actually buzzing about. Just a personal thing, but like, I hate wearing my glasses. I've worn contact lenses for like 8 years now, so I've gotten really used to my contact lenses because that's what I'll like wear 9 times out of 10. And then wear my glasses probably for like 2-ish weeks, and this is definitely the longest stint I've ever had wearing my glasses, like since I had my contact lenses. So I'm so ready because my glasses just feel so heavy on my face now. But I am literally just about to jump into a meeting with a potential client. Yeah, I've got that at 7 and it's 4. The client is a super exciting business, right? Because I was having a quick look last night and they do allergen-free crisps. Like, I'm sorry, is there a more perfect client for me? I don't think so, because, yeah, I mean, if you've been watching these vlogs, you'll know I have severe allergies. That's how I started my business. Like, so yeah, I don't want to, it's difficult, isn't it, as a business owner, you don't want to get your hopes up too much. But I would really love for this one to come through, I'm not going to lie to you. I've just got off the meeting with the potential client. Yeah, it went positive, I think. I've got another proposal to do. Honestly, I've got so much work to do. I have not packed my suitcase for going away. And our flight is at like 6 AM on Thursday, so we're gonna have to leave like midnight tomorrow. So I also need to try and pack because I've not got anything sorted at all. It is now Wednesday. It's my final day at my part-time job for the week. I've got, honestly, I don't want to keep on saying it because it's going to be like, if we get it, you've got a busy week. But today, I'm in the office again for my part-time job. I'm in the office all day. Then I'm going around to a friend's for, I don't know, a couple of hours, hour or two, just to catch up with them because we've all been busy bees. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I've still got some work that I just would love to get done because I feel like if I get it done, I'm not gonna be stressing about it while I'm away. And then I think we have to leave for the airport at like 2 AM. So I mean, in my brain, that's still classes tonight. I know some people don't like who are early, like go to bed early, but yeah. So I mean, the reality is, I'm just gonna get, let's be real here, maybe 1-2 hours sleep if I'm lucky before we go to the airport. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty much there with packing. I still need to finish it off, but again, that's a problem when I get home later. So yeah, today is going to be another like later check-in with the vlog after this because it's just a bit of a crazy day. Much later, it is 8:15. I've just got home. I haven't finished packing and we leave in about 6 hours, and I also need to finish off some work. So I think my plan is, to be honest, to just work through and then survive off energy drinks tomorrow. I know it's not the healthiest, but again, this is a reality of owning a business. It's not just like jetting off on holiday and not thinking about it. Yeah, I need to make sure the work's done, obviously, before I go. It's about 1:30. My friend will be picking me up soon. I literally just worked all evening. Since I got back in, and I haven't been able to fall asleep. It's pretty annoying. I'm such a night owl. So if I'm honest, like around this time, the last couple of days is when I've started to feel sleepy and when I've probably fallen asleep. So it's just awkward timing because obviously I haven't felt sleepy up to this point, but now I feel sleepy, and it's time to get changed and go pretty much. So I have got an energy drink in my bag to get me through because I feel really bad as well. My friend's driving and I don't want to fall asleep. It is now Sunday evening. The last clip was from like Wednesday night / very early hours of Thursday morning, and to be honest, I didn't get my camera out once really while we were away. It was so lovely to spend time with one of my best friends, and I actually just took the opportunity to really like switch my brain off, which is something I've spoken quite a lot about in these vlogs that I struggle to do, and it's something that I haven't really properly done in a lot of my holidays at the end of this year. I haven't really switched off. I've been doing like a lot of work stuff, and don't get me wrong, I still did do a tiny bit while we were away. Like, I finished off a proposal this morning and sent it off. But I definitely, like I said, took more of a break than I have done on recent holidays. My plan, and you would have seen this in the caption, is because I just don't feel like I have enough clips of this week, because it was just so hectic with me coming back, catching up, preparing for going away again, and obviously being away. So I think these clips are going to get merged onto next week as well, so that it's more of a substantial vlog to upload. But how next week is looking is actually finally a little bit calmer, which I don't want to come off grateful for saying, and I'm so grateful for all the places that I've travelled this year. Obviously that was my last holiday of the year, and I am ready for a bit of a slower, I say slower, it's Christmas, but a little bit more less chaotic December in terms of going away. I am back at my part-time job, of course. I am actually in London with my part-time job on Wednesday, which will be nice, which will break up the week. And then I've got one plan next weekend, to see some of my friends and their partners. I might go see my grandparents, and we might be getting our sofa delivered next week, which is so exciting because it's literally the final bit of our like lounge dining room revamp, and then that is done, and that'll be done in time for Christmas, which is so fun. It is now Monday evening. I have just finished my part-time job for the day. I was working in the office most of the day, and then I've spent since 3 p.m. working from home for my part-time job, just finishing up the day. But today was a weird one. Like around lunchtime, I ate my food, and then like 5 or 10 minutes later I had like a really funny 5 minutes. Like, my throat started to go weird, like I just felt really strange, and my heart started to race. And I genuinely thought I was having an allergic reaction, purely because it was like 5 or 10 minutes after I'd started eating, and that is quite a typical timeline. Like, if you are going to have a reaction, it's what happened to me in my last like really severe reaction. It was like 5 or 10 minutes after I'd eaten it. So yeah, it was really strange. And then it just went like 2 minutes after. It was just so odd. It is now Tuesday. It's a work from home day at my part-time job, so I'm literally just about to log on to that. You will actually have to excuse my background at the moment. We are getting our sofa this week, so the house is a bit chaotic, if I'm honest, because we're obviously moving everything around to accommodate for the new sofa. So yeah, today is literally my shorter day, as always, if you've watched the vlogs multiple times, at my part-time job. And then, if I'm honest, I just have a shit ton of work to do. Like, I'm really conscious that I don't want to keep on saying that in this vlog because it's not very interesting for you guys, but that is really the reality this week. Yeah, I mean, it's catching up from being away last week, really, and we all know that catch up, there's a lot to do when you're catching up. So if I'm honest, it's just another evening of catching up with work. I'm really debating going to the gym. I think because I've been away again, I've got this new block about the gym again. I don't think it's going to be feasible this week. Well, it probably is, but I feel like my brain is going to feel so much more better just focusing on getting the work that I need to do done, and then we can do the gym next week when I've like caught up with everything. Do you know what I mean? I got to update the vlog with this last night, but this week / end of last week I've signed a new client, which is really exciting. I'm actually really excited to get working with her. I sent off all of her onboarding stuff last night, so this week I'm going to be doing a lot of obviously be creating the strategy and that kind of stuff for her. It is lunchtime, my favourite time of the day, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make some Nando's pasta for lunch. It is literally my favourite lunch to make, and it's like relatively healthy, which is obviously even better. I actually need to clean up the house a little bit, if I'm honest, and I just need to do a little bit of client work on my lunch. We've got a lot to fit into this half an hour, but it's fine. This is the reality. Like, when I am working from home, I will usually try and utilise my lunch break in the best way I possibly can, and even if it's just get one thing done for the business, then it's a win. I have, well, not just finished, I finished my part-time job about half an hour. I've just been doing some Instagram stories, but I have basically got a long old evening of work ahead of me. I think, as I said this morning, client content creation, that kind of jazz. For December, that is my main priority, to be honest. At the start of the week, I just really want to get that to clients. Obviously, they'll take some time to review it, so while they're reviewing it, I can be working on stuff for, like, on the business, is my thinking. I hope it works out like that, but who knows. And then I need to try and go to bed at a reasonable time because I'm in London tomorrow for my part-time job. Also, actually, what I was going to show you is oh my god, sorry, such a lovely angle. I ordered these ages ago. I mean, it's from America, so I'm not moaning about the shipping. But I saw these really cute canvases, right, on Instagram, and I was looking for some, like, wall art for the office, and I just thought this is such a funky idea, right? So you get, it's like it's a canvas, okay? If anyone gets a reference, you're a true Swiftie, although it's the other way around, but this is our place, we make the rules. It's Taylor Swift song. You know that one bit of artwork in my office has to be Taylor Swift related, and I am really considering trying to find a One Direction one, because I feel like I say this every blog, but my brain cannot still compute what happened to Liam Payne. This is going to sound so sad on a business vlogging thing, but I genuinely I can't listen to any other music than One Direction at the moment. I can't bring myself to do it. I really can't. I don't know why, but I just can't listen to anything else. So yeah, anyway, this is like the base, and then you get these like little like rhinestones. Then it's like a rhinestone, I don't know what the official word would be, like rhinestone canvas DIY kit. Like, how cute is that? I just thought it's like a little bit different. So, and I also thought it's going to be such a good thing for me to do, like, away from the screen, because I feel like I really struggle at the moment, because I don't really have, like, obviously, God, this sounds so sad, I see my friends, I have a life outside of my laptop in regards to, like, seeing my family and my friends, but, like, when I'm sat at home, I guess, I mean, I don't, there's not really anything that I have that can take my mind off it. So I thought that would also be a really good thing, because I could do, like, some of that in the week, and it's some time away from the screen to give my brain a rest. And it's quite creative. Like, I still love, like, painting and, like, arts and crafts, so yeah, I just thought that was really cute. And whilst we're talking about things that will help me get away from the screen, I've also ordered a bunch of marketing books today. I was just doing some research, and yeah, they all came, like, highly recommended, so they should be coming on Friday, which is exciting. So I've ordered this one from Amelia Sordell. I hope I've said her last name right, but she is really successful on LinkedIn. I know my whole thing is LinkedIn personal branding, but I always think it is, what's the word, like, I'm never going to be too arrogant to not learn from other people in my field. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I've ordered that. She's really good at what she does, so I'm really intrigued to see what her insights are into the industry. Also ordered this one. This is more of like a generic one. This can obviously go across like brand, socials and personal brand. But again, honestly, all of these people rave so much about, so I'm so excited to read them. And then this is the big order of books that's coming on Friday. The manifestation one, I really want to get into manifestation. I have a vision of my morning routine consisting of doing my 5-year diary, updating it from the day before, and then doing my manifestation journal. I just feel like that is 2 tasks that I'm going to do in the morning that they're just going to really set me up for the day. So that is why I've bought that one. I want to get into it, but I just think it's going to be such a fun thing to do in my morning routine. And then yeah, the rest of them, like I said, they've just come really highly recommended. It is now Wednesday morning. I am just getting ready for a day in London, actually. We're going to a B2B exhibition. I think there's like, I can't remember what time our train back is, but we are not there. I'm not staying overnight in London, It's just a quick day trip and then back home. But I'm quite excited actually to go to this expo. It's going to be a fun and insightful day, so yeah, I need to quickly finish getting ready basically, hence why I'm recording this clip while I'm getting ready. It is now much later. I have got home from London. I got home about 7:15, had some dinner. My parents have just been around to help us move the sofa. I'll show you in a minute. Our lounge is looking very bare. I've got a lot to get done and it's currently 8:30, so I think it's going to be a bit of a late night, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is the very bare living room. This is the state of our little den. My little work sofa, makeshift station. You're probably thinking, why don't you just go up to your office? But the office is a bit of a mess. But yeah, I need to basically sort the whole office out tomorrow morning so that I can work from there, essentially. It's now Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, it's like probably like 20 to 7, I think. So it's an early start today. But to put it simply, no waffling, I've just got a lot to do. That is the reason that I'm up early and I'm literally just about to open the laptop. So yeah, I've got some more content bits to do. I'd really love to plan out the next 2 podcast episodes so I can film them tomorrow and then get them edited over the weekend. And then I've got a lot of admin-y bits to do. I need to send out invoices to clients. I also just wanted to quickly talk about this whole situation. I think I'm going to do this as a whole post next week, so this is actually a teaser for what is to come next week. But I just want to talk about this in the vlog because AI is obviously such a huge thing. I didn't need to tell you that. You know that from the bombardment that you get and the amount of cliche posts you get about AI. But my whole belief around AI is it's not there to replace people. It's not there to replace the human touch. I think that's such a big thing in marketing, is that it's a tool. You should never let it replace the whole function or the whole task. Humans should still have a say in it. It's just there to make our lives easier, you know? So one example, I won't tell them all. I've literally been making a list this week, right, of all the ways I've been using ChatGPT to help me with tasks, and I'll reveal them all in the post. But one of the ways I just showed in that clip is generating images, specific images, because I've been using it for a client this week for their December content, where I obviously want it to be festive, but I want it to be specific to their industry as well. I don't want to put do you know what I mean, just a random Christmas picture up there that has no relevance to what they do. So I've been using ChatGPT to make festive and industry specific images that I'm not going to be able to get on a royalty free site like Shutterstock or even Canva Pro, because they're industry specific with Christmas. Do you get what I mean? I'm basically, in short, I'm not going to be able to find these images anywhere, so I can just go on ChatGPT and create the exact image that I kind of want and can envision. And that is just such a prime example of how you can use ChatGPT in a way that it's not all the ideas of the contents are still my ideas, you know, they've got that human touch behind them, but it's just helping me create an image to bring my idea to life. It is much later. Well, I say much later, it's about 4 o'clock, so 4 hours from that last clip. But I have put together a branding guideline for a client because they didn't have one, the new client that I signed, so just making sure that's in place so that obviously everything we create is on brand. I was just doing a bit of admin. I've just had 2 back-to-back meetings, some lovely networking meetings. I love filling up, having regular catch-ups with other business owners and doing networking calls. I feel like they just fill your cup, don't they? You just feels so good for just chatting with people who are in the same situation as you. I've still got a whole ton of work to do. Being realistic, I had a whole evening of training and fake projects planned, but I think I'm gonna have to move it. That's just the reality of it. It is currently 10 to 12. I have got about another 2 hours of work to do. We have got, I hope you can see, we've got Harry Potter on to get me through the next 2 hours of work. I have actually had a super productive day. I have to say, I am tired, but the productivity that I felt today is like getting me through, because I've got through like 2 batches of client content. I've done admin for myself, I've sent invoices out to clients, I have done the visual, obviously, branding identity for a new client. I'm doing research for that new client, because believe it or not, these are genuinely my most productive hours of the day. I do feel it's because like I know all my loved ones, friends, family, boyfriend are in bed and my phone is silent, and I'm like, perfect time to just focus on my work. I might sound absolutely mental for saying that. It's now Friday, and as you can see, I'm just getting ready. I was up until about 2 AM last night, I think, and then I was up at 7 because I've got a meeting in about 25 minutes, so I'm just making myself look a little bit more presentable, basically. But I've got that meeting, potentially another meeting at like 10:30. I'm just waiting for someone to get back to me, and then for the rest of the day, what the rest of the day is looking like, I need to film and edit 2 podcast episodes, because one was meant to go live last week, but with me being away, it was just not possible. And then I basically, a couple of weeks ago, before I went away, I basically identified some areas in the business that I would really like to optimise, basically, and improve. I try and do one of them every single month. I call them my little like internal audits, where I just like sense check literally everything, like every part of the business, client delivery, like processes, everything. I'm just like, is this running the best it possibly can? Like, is there as least friction as possible kind of vibe? So yeah, I need to action all of that. I want to do some training and outreach as well. And that is pretty much the day. I am also, very controversially, I know a lot of people have strong opinions about this, but I'm working from the sofa again today for a couple reasons. One, it's new. I'm not even ashamed to say that I want to sit on the new sofa. 2, it is hella comfy, and I was actually super productive yesterday on the sofa. So, you know, what's the phrase? Don't try to fix something when it's not broken. You know, that kind of phrase. I've probably said it wrong because I'm not really good with that stuff. And then also, I really haven't been feeling my best this week. I don't know what it is. It's not like a full-on bug where I'm like, oh my god, like, I can't do anything. Do you know what I mean? I think it's this like underlying feeling of just not feeling 100%. I also just thought I'd share a dose of reality, because when I say my mind has literally purely been on business this week, like obviously catching up on business stuff, I've not even unpacked my suitcase from when I went away, which is almost over a week ago. Like, since I went, we've got big old piles of clothes. Another suitcase from when I went to Malta, the week before. I've got so much to sort in terms of the house that is just falling to the bottom of the priority list. So yeah, I mean, it's vulnerable to share that kind of stuff, isn't it? Because I'm like, I don't want people to think that I just live in an absolute state and I'm not organised. It's been one of them weeks. That's the reality. It has been one of them weeks where, oh god, sorry, that's up close and personal. It's been one of them weeks where doing house stuff, life admin it's had to take a back seat, I'm afraid. That was fun. A client didn't turn up to a meeting, but take the silver linings. It is what it is, and it means that I can actually have breakfast. Like, this is, well, I mean, it's not even just business owner. Anyone that's busy will probably feel this, but I literally schedule my days like hour by hour, and there was no time allotted for breakfast this morning. So now that I don't have this meeting, I can, yeah, like I said, take 10 minutes for breakfast, so it's not all bad. I have just got off a call with a potential client, and we've got another proposal to send out, which is exciting. I just sent a message to a client communicating what I'll be working over Christmas hours, etc. And I don't think it's like spoken about enough how hard it is to like deal with that kind of thing. I don't know whether I just deep it too much, but it took me, like, I was having a real good think about what to do about it, because I just think it's really difficult. Like, for me personally, I kind of thought you need a break and you need to spend time with friends and family, like that's what Christmas is about. But I know some people obviously say that they kind of take from like Christmas Eve, let's say, all the way to like after New Year off. And for me, I just thought, oh my God, that's such a long time to say to clients, like, you can't, basically, not saying you can't contact me, but I'm not going to do anything for you. So I think I've decided that I'm going to take 4 days, so Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, where I literally say to clients, like, I'm really sorry, I hope you understand, but I'm not looking at anything. Like, even if it's urgent, I'll pick it up, you know, on the respective days after those block of days. But for the in-between bit, I've kind of, I think, well, what I've said to this client is that I'm going to do urgent work for them and they can still contact me. I'll make sure like all planned work is done obviously before Christmas, but that, like, yeah, I've essentially said like you can still contact me, and if anything's urgent I will still do it for you. Let me know in the comments what you've decided to do over Christmas, because it's so interesting, isn't it, how different like different business owners approach the whole Christmas break thing differently. Here is your reminder as a business owner, right, to give yourself a break in the day, because I never do. I will just sit there and work and just be like, oh, I'm too busy to even take 5 minutes. But I think because I was up until 2 a.m. last night, I hit a bit of a wall about 15 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go make myself a hot chocolate. I'm just going to sit down for 15 minutes, just step away from my laptop, not look at my laptop screen, and just sit for 15 minutes. And oh my God, has it helped. That is 2 podcast episodes filmed. So I did one around Amy from Odd Muse's personal branding, and just highlighted some points I don't think people have mentioned enough as to why it's been such a success for her. And then I did one around shareable content, because I mean, it's so key right now. So that's your teaser for what podcast episodes are to come. But I can't remember if I actually showed you this in the madness of this week. I know like a couple of vlogs ago I said that the corner sofa was going to come here and it's going to be like a cute little vibe. But yeah, I mean, sorry, ignore that. But I am going to put a neon sign like up on the wall behind me. I just need to figure out where I can plug it in. But yeah, it's looking as cute as it can be for a home podcast studio where obviously we do not have a massive budget. I am going to obviously edit up these videos. I am then going to start a big old task of automating our onboarding. It's something I've been meaning to do for ages, and I'm going to do it tonight. And then I've got some strategy work to do, and then I actually am going to do some training and fake projects tonight, because we've had a very productive day and I've stayed, like, obviously I time block my day. Sometimes when things come up it doesn't work to the time block, but today it has worked to the time block, which is good. So yeah, that is literally the plan for the rest of the evening. It is much later, you can probably tell by the lighting, etc. It's technically Saturday because it's almost 1:15 in the morning. So yeah, technically, I hope I'm not blowing, I'm all good. Technically it's Saturday, but I've been working most of this evening. I just want to finish some stuff off because we are seeing family and friends tomorrow. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I've done as much as I can so that when I'm with family and friends I can switch off a little bit. But podcast all got edited and scheduled basically for the next month. I've scheduled like the second episode goes live on the 18th of December, so in reality I think then obviously it'll be Christmas and no one wants to listen to a marketing podcast over Christmas. Let's be real, like everyone will be in the Christmas cheer. So I've basically sorted podcasts for the rest of the year, which is a good job to get done. I'm thinking I will probably go to bed about 3 a.m, but again, it's what it is. This is just me documenting the reality and what it's like. It is now, oh God, Sunday, and I didn't actually pick up the camera once yesterday because we had such a lovely day. We went round my boyfriend's families, we then saw some of our friends, and then my boyfriend's mum came round for a lovely evening to help us just do the finishing touches to our lounge and put some Christmas decks up. And this morning, have been to the shops to get some more like Christmas decorations for the outside of the house. So yeah, it's actually been such a lovely weekend. I feel like I really needed just to take yesterday off, because as you would have seen in the vlog, I've done some real late nights this week. I could feel my brain getting a little bit like, ah. So this is obviously going to be the last clip of this vlog. I will probably restart the next vlog today when we've got our Christmas decorations up to show you, because oh my god, I'm obsessed. I bought this really cute bow for our front door because it's like literally, it looks so cute and I'm obsessed with bows, so I was like, get in my basket. But yeah, literally for the rest of the day I need to just have a big old work afternoon, evening. I've got some client stuff to do, obviously edit this vlog. I need to do my content for the week. So yeah, it's going to be a busy old afternoon and a long afternoon / evening of work, but yeah, it is what it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I know it kind of spans over 2 weeks, but the next one will be back to normal. It'll be just a week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you've got any feedback, then please don't be afraid to let me know. I'm always open to constructive feedback. And yeah, I hope you have all had the best week.